Hi friends, welcome back to Anita Crochets. My name is Anita. Today we are making this puffy flower. It's very simple and the mini bag tutorial will come after this one, okay? Now I want to thank everyone that subscribes to my channel and also follows me on Instagram. I love you so much. Thank you for keeping this channel growing. If you didn't know, we opened membership and the first design that we have in our memberships is this. This dress is already available for all members to watch and you can make it on your own and pair it with this mini bag whose tutorial I'm going to be making soon. So let's dive into what we need. As you can see, I'm going to be working with this chenille yarn and I'm going to be working with an 8mm hook because this chenille yarn is actually chunky. Okay, so I'm going to be working with an 8mm hook. The next thing you'll need is maybe a stone, a gem, a needle and thread. So first we are going to make a magic circle. So you pull through and chain one. Now we get this yarn end and pull to cinch the circle. Now here we are going to work 5 single crochets into the circle. So those are 2, 3, 4, and finally 5. Now you pull this to cinch the circle just like that, and then we work a slip stitch into this very first stitch. Just like that. Now here you work a slip stitch. So this is more like the center of our circle. Now we are going to chain 3, like you can see. Yarn over, insert your hook into this very same stitch, the very first stitch, and pull up a loop. Pull through 2 loops and then have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into that very same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, so we have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over into that very same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into that very same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, we have 5 loops on our hook. Okay, so now we have 5 loops on our hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into that very same stitch once again, pull up a loop and pull through 2. Now we have 6 loops on our hook, so we are going to pull through all the 6 loops, okay, and then chain 3, work a slip stitch in that very same stitch. So here we have worked our very first petal. Now you're going to get into the next stitch and work a slip stitch, then chain 3, yarn over, insert your hook into that very same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in there, pull up a loop, pull through 2, so you have 3 loops on your hook. Insert your hook into that very same stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, you have 4 loops on your hook. Again, pull up a loop, pull through 2, you have 5 loops on your hook. Again, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and we have 6 loops on our hook. Then we pull through all the 6 loops, and here you chain 3. Yes, so once you chain 3, you're going to work a slip stitch into that very same stitch, just like that. So we have our second petal. Okay, and I have to keep working this onto the project or I will just cut it out anyway. So yes, just work your slip stitch and work a slip stitch into the next stitch, which is this one. Just like that. Chain 3, You're now just going to repeat the very same thing, because now we have two petals left. Like you can see, we have 2 stitches left. So just repeat the very same thing. Work your incomplete double crochets until you have 6 loops on your hook. So that means you're working 5 incomplete double crochets. Then pull through all the 5 and then chain 3. So here you work your slip stitch. Work a slip stitch into the next stitch and chain 3. Work 5 incomplete double crochets into this very same stitch. Just like that, and then pull through all the 6. Now here you chain 3 and work a slip stitch into this very same stitch right there. And then now we have 1 stitch left, so here we are going to work a slip stitch into that very last stitch, just like that. And then once again we do the very same thing we have done for all our previous petals. You work 5 incomplete double crochets into this very same stitch. So that means you're doing this until you have 6 loops on your hook. See that? And here you pull through all the 6 and then chain 3 and work a slip stitch into this very same stitch. And at this point you can cut your yarn and weave in your ends. You will need a yarn needle to weave in your ends. Okay, let's make it face this side, because I feel like this side even looks better. So once you have this, I've tried to look for a stone that I can use at the center, and this is, it's like ovalish, but I failed to get one that is circular in my stuff, so I'm just going to be putting this. I thought I would get something oval like this, but bigger, but then something circular like this, but then bigger, but then the one I have is oval. So I'm just going to glue this on and then hand sew the ends of it onto my piece. But that's how you make your chunky flower. So that's how you make your chunky flower. Here I was trying to hand sew the little stone into the center of the flower just to give it a little bit of color and pop and beauty. But yes, this is completely optional if you don't have any gems or stones. Thank you guys for watching. Let me see you all in the next tutorial, which will be for the bag. Bye.